Continuing on with example number 4, the equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and the first step with this problem, I'm going to put my x and my y terms next to each other because it's just going to make the problem a bit easier to work through. So I just had to rearrange this one, just two of my terms. So I have now x squared minus 8x plus y squared plus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead for my second step. I'm going to move over the constant that I have to my other side of the equation. So I had this minus 16 on the left-hand side, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move it to the right-hand side. In order to do this, I just added 16 to both sides. So now it's x squared minus 8x plus y squared plus 4y is equal to 16. I'm going to take what I've just created, and now for my third step, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete the square for both the x and the y terms. So this means that I went ahead and I grouped together my x terms, left a space to complete the square, grouped together my y terms, left a space to complete the square, and then I set it equal again just to that 16 that I had. Now, to complete the square, I need to go ahead and look at what term? My b term. So my b term is negative 8. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to divide that by 2, and that gives me negative 4. And then I'm going to take that negative 4 and I'm going to square it and get 16. So I've just figured out what's my missing value there. I'm going to do the same thing for my y value. And I'm going to go ahead and complete the square for the y value. My b value here is 4. And then again, divide that by 2 and then square it gives me 4. So I'm going to go ahead and write in 16 and 4. Now remember, this is an equation meaning both the left and the right hand side are equal to one another. So I just added 16 and added 4 to the left hand side. I need to keep both sides of my equation equal. So I'm going to go ahead into the right hand side, add 16 and add 4. Okay, so now my equation looks like x squared minus 8x plus 16, the quantity of that plus the quantity of y squared plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 36. Okay, and the reason why I'm keeping them separate is because I'm going to go ahead and in this next step, I'm going to rewrite my equation in the circle standard form, and that means I need to factor each variable. So remember, in order to factor out my x values and my y values, what am I trying to do? Find two numbers that do what? Two numbers that add to my, that multiply to my c value, but add to my b value. So think of two numbers that if I multiply them together, I get 16, but if I add them together, I get negative 8. What are they? You should have gotten negative 4 and negative 4. And then doing the same thing for your y values, you should get two numbers that multiply to 4 and then add to 4 are 2 and 2. And then notice, because I have x minus 4 times the quantity of x minus 4, and then I have y plus 2 times the quantity of y plus 2, I can rewrite these as x minus 4 squared plus y plus 2 squared, and that's equal to 36. Okay, so now I've went ahead and I've rewritten my original equation in the standard form of a circle.